We could go fishing there, right next door, and that part used to be an orchard, and we had all kinds of trees, apple trees to eat. We had a pond, we could fish. We had our own, we don't have fancy things to fish with. We got a stick with the deal, and we bought the string and the hook. So we used a cork from a bottle for the floater, and we used a lead from the torpedoes of the railroad as a sinker. And the farmers would give me jobs, 50 cents a day. And that didn't sound much, but somehow we would get maybe $10. And that $10, I had 3 or 4 sisters with me in school. We had enough clothing, shoes, and everything from a store in Kansas City, Kansas, at the city market. You know, the teachers in those days were the teacher. She was a nurser. Nurse would take care of you. And she janitor, she had to clean up houses. She done everything. And she was our athletic director because she used to play games with us. But I had one from Gardner, 4 years, that anything I ever learned, it was from her. Well, this is Sullivan Harding. This is me right in here. This is Naoma Eberts. I got drafted in the Army, and I went to Leavenworth. And at that time, you couldn't get in the Navy unless you volunteer or something, because what they got rid of was shortage. It says going home for a week, report back, you're going to be in the Navy. So they put me in the CVs. And from here, I went to Camp Perry, 6 weeks, and we never left camp. And then we marched over and got on a railroad that took us to Providence, Rhode Island. We stayed there about 2 or 3 months. Then they took us to Hawaii, to Panama. The main station for about a month. Went about 2 or 3 months in Big Island. Then from there we went to the Marshall Islands. I just got back from the service, and I was at the auditorium watching them dance. But I didn't dance her, and I said, well, I figured right away maybe I'll go with her. So she goes, but the parents in those days were very hard to go with them. They wouldn't let you. So she wasn't supposed to go, but that day, another was going to tell me about it. But she came over, and she said, my dad said I can go with you, but you got to come back and talk to him when it's over. So I said, well, maybe I'll get shot or something. But I went up there, and it was real nice to me after that. And that's how I met her. I had a heart attack. Only half of the heart. I was building a shed, see. And I was putting things up like that. So it began to hurt my back, and I figured that's what it was. Well, after 3 or 4 days, I couldn't stand it, so I went in, and my son was in the Navy at that time. He came home, they sent him home. He said, he won't be there by tomorrow. But I phoned him. Well, just recently I had this other one that you hit in the face, and the doctor said to me, you're not far enough advanced, we'll take care of it. They can't get rid of me.